Hi there. This initially wasn't intended to be a YouTube video. It was in fact me doing a test on my new Spikecam body camera, model Z9. And I was quite impressed with it, but after viewing it, you notice it's now in like black and white, but that's night vision. So when it's in poor light, it automatically switches to night vision. And then when I get out, you'll see it'll click again to normal. You'll see it as I go out the door. There's me on my way. At last you got a good photo of me. Anyway, I'm on my way out and you'll see it suddenly will go to colour again. And I think it's blooming marvellous. I was so impressed with this. So I'm about to open the door, and you'll see all of a sudden there is light. There you go. See, it switches to full colour when you got the right light. So now I'm going out my door, and so while I was really just doing a test on this new camera, I've only just had it and set it up, charged it up, so I'm now on my way out. And I thought afterwards, after watching it, it's not only just going to be a test of this new camera, but it's also those of you who've got to know me through my past videos. This is a bit of a daily routine for me when I just set off from my flat to go to the local shop just across the road, Lidl's, on my scooter. And this is the kind of route I take daily. Well, not every day, but maybe every second or third day that I do this route. So while I'm testing my camera, I thought I'll still show you one of my daily habits. So this is what this video is all about. So right now, I'm waiting for the lift. There's me again. Another picture. See, you can see my camera. I've got it on a lanyard hanging around my neck. There's several ways you can attach this camera. It's got a clip on it as well. In fact, there's two clips. In fact, they were quite good. Even the box itself, I usually have a laugh over when people go on about the boxes, but the box it came in was so good. I'm going to keep that as well. But I'm going to find some good use for it. But you've got stands, and they even supply I think 64, but a card, a TS card that you can insert for recording. No camera that I've had before have ever supplied a card. You've got to order that separately, but this came with a card as well as the lanyard, two fittings, another fitting that goes if you've got a bicycle. I was quite impressed, and the video, as you can see, is quite clear too. Now you might say this is a bit dodgy, this is a bit shaky. Well, it's not my GoPro camera. My GoPro camera wouldn't show this shaking, but it's just hanging around my neck on a lanyard. And we have to consider this is basically a body cam. So it's something I can wear if I go out, and I'm not out filming, but if I normally go out and on a journey and I need to wear, like having a camera in a car, CCTV, in case something happens, I can record it, or it's on film, and it's on a spool, so I don't have to watch these videos all the time, but unless something happens, then I can, or even show it to the authorities, the police or whatever. But meantime, it just records everything I do as I go out and about, and it's just like a body camera that the police wear. In fact, it's very, very professional looking. I have got another body camera that I ordered a while back, and it's like a pen, but it's not as good as this. It's not as good as this. But ignore the shaking, because you won't see this on my videos when I do my proper videos, because I'm using the GoPro camera. But this is not the GoPro camera, this is just a body camera. So here I am, just chucking my rubbish in the waste bin. There's no recycling. This used to be a recycling bin, but they got rid of it and made it a normal bin, what I don't understand. But so I've got to go down the other end for the recycling, and I thought, no, I'm not going all the way down there and then all the way back up. Anyway, that's a shed that I keep my scooter in, so I'm making my way now to that shed to get my scooter. Because this is what I do normally. I go out across the road, it's only just across the road, so it's not too far. Even if it's raining, I can nip across there and do me shopping whenever I want to. Also, as you can clearly see, the last body camera I had, where the date was never right, you can see it down on the left side, you can see the date and the time, and it seems to keep good record of it. So I'm now going into where I park my scooter. My scooter's on that. Now you'll see it'll go to black and white maybe, because it's getting dark in here. There it goes. Night vision, not black and white, it's night vision. And then maybe, then it reverts because the lights come on. So yeah, this is great. So if I want to go out and it suddenly goes dark at night, I can still video. Whereas before, I remember even with my GoPro camera, when I was out having lunch with my daughter, it suddenly got dark and you could hardly see anybody. But with this camera, if the light's not right, it automatically switches over to night vision. What I call black and white, but it's night vision. And I think that's marvellous. This is a bonus. This camera is not expensive. It's about under 40 quid. But considering you've got all the attachments and the blimmin' 64 gig card, the TF card, you know, I think it's a bargain. And it looks professional, and it doesn't flash blue lights going. You can go around for safety without letting anybody know you're filming them. If they're not doing anything wrong, then you got nothing to worry about, are they? But it's a good camera, and I'm ever so pleased with it. I said it's only just arrived today, and I've only just set up, and I've only just gone out with it today. And this is what I thought was a test video, but I'm now making it into a YouTube video. So here I am, setting off now to do my shopping. My little bit. Oh, you had a bit of a glance at me there. I don't know how that occurred, but I got the camera hanging around my neck, so I don't know how I looked down or something. But I got myself in focus again. Anyway, so I'm off now to Lidl's, just across the road. So I'm turning across the road. Oh, I got to shut the door. See, that's another thing. Sometimes people don't shut the door, but if I got the camera on, I can always show them and say, yeah, I shut the door, look, I shut the door, it's proof. So I'm now getting back on my scooter. As you can see, I filmed it the other day, so you'll see all my attachments. That on the right is for my GoPro camera, and on the left is for my smartphone to attach it to. So as I said, this is not a camera I'm going to use when I do me scooter router trips, because it's too wobbly. I mean, it's a bit well, it's still shaky, isn't it? It's not a camera for me to do that, but it's just a camera I can wear as a body camera. So if anything happens, anything untoward, I can go back and record it. If nothing happens, it just loops a loop. It just goes over videos. So it's just a little bit of safety, just like you have them in your cars, you know, a CCTV camera. In case you have an accident, you can record, or say somebody bumps into you, you can prove otherwise. So everybody's having it these days, so why can't we have it on scooters? So I'm well into security. In fact, you'll see later, I've now installed a door security on my door. A lot of people are having them, and I've decided to have one of my flats too. So now I'm going into oldies, and I often wanted to film going into oldies, but just by accident today. When I say by accident, it means it wasn't my intention to make an oldie film, just test my camera. So I always find that when I go there, wherever I want to go, there's always people standing around, and they just look and they stare. They don't buy, and I have to wait sometimes, and they go looking, and then they finally walk away, don't buy anything, and I finally get in, because normally I don't like shopping, I like to get in and out, like the SAS, in and out. So now I don't want much. In fact, I didn't really want anything, I just wanted to test my camera. So now I'm getting some chocolate puddings here, so they're on the left, like chocolate mousses, so I thought, yeah, I'll get some of them. So I'm reaching out to get the chocolate mousses. And now I want to go down the other aisle, which is behind me. But suddenly a load of people started coming up. I needed to reverse, and they're all coming up suddenly, and they're all looking. Nobody's buying anything, they're just looking. And they just do that all the time. And I want to get in and out, but I can't move because they're looking. Oh, do we need, no, do we have that? Oh, no. Looking. Oh, so I suddenly managed to reverse and go down here. Right, so I want to pick up my chocolate bars. I love me Turkish delight, so they're down here. So I want to go down there and get me chocolate bars. But so there they are down there. So I'll get them. There you go. Put them in the basket. And now it's easier. I think rather than go down, I need to turn around. So I do one of my professional 3-point turns. I'm very good at this. I am excellent at doing this. Oldies and places like that are a driving course for me, because normally they have baskets in the way, or where they're stacking shelves. So the other thing I need now, it's a hot day. In fact, it's about 30 going up. So I thought I'll get myself some beers, some cold lagers. So I'll stop off here, and there you are, another one, looking. Oh, looking, and what I want is right in front of her, but no, looking, no, don't want anything, no, looking. So I get what I want, quickly, grab that, and move. Now I just need to get out. I need to just go to the till. I've done all I want. So I've shoved me a couple of 8 cans of lager, and now go ahead. And there she is again, looking. So I'll go around here. There's a till. So that till's not open. In fact, this is the only till open, and it's quite busy. People in front got loads of shopping. I've only got a few stuff, and so I back up. So I'm good at, like I said, Aldi's a training ground for me. So I back up. I said Aldi. I'm actually in Lidl's, but Lidl's and Aldi, they're about the same. They're both German. I think one's East German, or one's West German. But they're about the same. They're both good shops. When I was in Hamburg for 10 years, everybody shopped at Lidl's or Aldi's, so they're well known. I'm glad they're here. And just opposite me too, like I said, just across the road, so even if it's raining, I can just nip across on my scooter, do my quick shop and go home, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This store used to be Staples when I first moved to where I am now in 2010. In fact, I bought my computer desk here, but now they closed down, and it became Lidl's, and I was so pleased about that, because, like I said, it's just across the road from me. And next door to Lidl's is Halfords for car people. So the car park gets full up with shoppers, and people wanting their cars done because they do repairs on cars, or little repairs, things. But this lady, she says to me, "You can go in front of me." Ever so kind she was. So I jumped in there because she had a load of stuff. She said, "No, jump in there." So I jumped in there with my bit of shopping, and as you see, I'm offloading it now. But you get that a lot in Lidl's. People see you've just got a few things and they got loads, because sometimes people fill the whole blimmin' shelf with all their goods. See, suddenly got a night vision there because I covered the camera. It does that automatically. So, so I'm now queuing up. I'm queuing up with my little shopping for when it's my turn. But getting back to the camera itself, as you can see, now it's steady a bit, it's quite a good clear picture. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the actual filming. You know, as I said, when I'm walking or going about, it jumps up and down. It's not like my GoPro. It's not a steady camera. It's not an action camera. But for what I bought it for a body cam, it's ideal. It's ideal because it's filming something, and if anything untoward happens to suddenly happen, I'll have evidence, I'll have proof, and I'm pleased about that. These days, I think we need security because often, without proof of what's happening, the police don't want to know. So,
got 2 of those. One in the back.
Yeah, I'm just telling them. I've got 2 of those. I've got one in my bag. I always say that when I get there. So any of you thinking of getting a body camera, this one is quite professional looking. You can attach it with a lanyard, or you can clip it, or both, to a pocket. So it's just as professional as what the security or even the police have, and you can have it on all the time to protect yourself. Now I'm paying with my card. This is what I usually do. I go cashless.
Don't need the receipt.
I am one of the cashless people, and I'm quite happy about that. And then I quickly, like I said, I like to be in and out. So I'm off again now. Done me a bit of shopping, and I'm off again home. But as I said, this camera, you can see, it's ideal for a body camera. And if you're going out and about, it doesn't light up. The screen at the front stays lit, but after a while it goes out. So you just basically, and there's no flashing lights, so nobody knows it's filming, and you're just filming. I mean, I'm not using it for any untoward purpose. I'm just using it for my own safety, for when I go out and about, and I can record things and that. And it's ideal for that. And if nothing happens, like I've recorded this film now and putting it on YouTube, but after this I'll just let it go on and loop go over itself and over itself, unless something happens I need to take it out. Because what you can do, you can attach the charging USB to your phone or even to your computer and save the files. And this is what I've done now. I saved these files, I put them on my computer, and now I'm using Motivani or I don't know what it's called, MOVAVI video editor. So I've made it into an editor because they're all single files, and I put them all together. I linked it like a whole series. So that's what I do when I put it on YouTube, which is why I did it. But otherwise I wouldn't have needed to, because they come out as single files, and you can actually view them on the camera itself without having to download it. It's got a viewer, so you can look at all the files, and you can delete what you want, or just look at them if you think there's anything there that you need to maybe transfer to your PC or your phone. So it's quite an impressive camera, and I'm really pleased with it. And it's much better than the one I had before, and also the video transfers without problem, M4 video. So I've got no complaints about this. And like I said, I've only just got it, but so far it's proved itself. See, watch it now. We're going to black and white. I bet. I better go. Oh, no, I keep saying black and white, but not black and white. Night mode. Night mode. What's the matter here? Night mode. See, I'm doing me excellent 3-point turn here. I'm very good at this. You need to have all the skills of a driver to do this. No mucking around. You need thought that, oh, here we go. Look, I'm maybe doing more than the 3-point turn because the parking, the people opposite me are not very generous. They don't leave me much space. But I get there, and which I do, so you can see that. So I'm now parking nicely neat in my own little space, which is nice. Then switch off. Now all I got to do is unpack all my shopping, because I come up with a trolley. As you can see, maybe you can see it, there's a trolley in front. It's got a basket there, so I park it near this scooter here, and then bring it back, and then I load it up with my shopping in the trolley. So I don't have to carry it. See, this is what I like about my scooter. I can go shopping, load it all on my scooter, in the basket, or put it in the bag, the haversack, whatever you call it, shoulder bag, in front, shove it in there, come back, and then transfer it to a trolley that I've got, a shopping trolley, and then I'm with it. I don't have any carrying to do. See, if I had a car, I'd have to take it out of the boot. No, it's too much hassle. No, I prefer. I'm really happy with my scooter. You know, it's a good shot there of my attachments to my handlebars. There, the camera thing and the phone attachment there. And I'm now setting the alarm because I want an alarm on my scooter. So I've set that. And now I'm heading off out. And as you can see, as I walk, the camera's up and down shaking. But as I said before, it's not a GoPro camera. It's not for me filming stuff when I do Bournemouth Sandbanks and all that lot. It's just a security camera. That's all it is. There's nothing more than that. It's mind you, if you want to take videos of yourself, it does have a nice stand that you can attach it to. So if it's in a sturdy position, you will get a good video. So there's nothing wrong with it, with the video itself. It's just that when you attach it to yourself and you move, like I'm walking now, you can see it's going up and down, just like the other camera I had. But if I had a GoPro camera, as you can see, I can jump up and down, it'll still film it steady. So it's not a camera for me to go out and film Bournemouth Sandbanks with it. But it's just basically a body security camera. That's all it is. And I'll repeat the name again. It's a Spikecam body camera, and it's model Z9, the one I've got. And I'm quite impressed with it. I don't see anything wrong with this camera. Nothing wrong with it at all. And for the price, under 40 quid, and all the attachments you get with it, and you get good help. They give you a website that you can go to, which will give you tutor advice. It's the best thing it's more advanced than anything I've seen to help you, anybody who's new to cameras. And so I recommend this. Anybody who wants a safety for a body cam. Oh yeah, that's a postman coming out. I say good time, and he said, yeah, I wish it would happen to me. And yeah, doesn't always happen to me. So I'm now going back in my face. You can see it's a bit jumpy. Like I said, it's not for YouTube. It is for this video, but not for me to go out filming the sites of Bournemouth and Poole or Winton or wherever. Anyway, so I'm now doing a return job. This is what I do when I go shopping. I do the same routine, not every day, but every other day or third day. I do the same routine. I go down to the shops, get this. You see, we've got my trolley there. I come back and I unload it. You'll see me doing that. It's a bit, but I'm not really showing this video for that. it's just a side of thing. I'm really just showing you the actual camera, and I'm giving it a good up. I'm giving it a good praise because it is a good camera. Look, it's steady now and it's quite clear. Nothing wrong with that video. Nothing wrong with that video at all. So I'm now on my way back to my own flat. This is where you'll get to see my door camera, which I've just recently, again about 2 weeks ago, I've had installed, and it's brilliant because it goes to iCloud, and also it goes to my camera, and I get an alarm every time there's movement or somebody comes to the door. I can replace it. So I'm really, again, I got this from Amazon. There you go. See, can you see it on the right? That's the door camera there, and you'll see it goes to blue for activity. You'll see it switch. Suddenly you'll see it. Does it go? Hang on, it will do. It's filming, but it switches to blue. Oh, it's not showing it at the moment, but it does. It did record me coming home, and any movement that happens outside my door, within the vicinity of my door, it will record. See, just there, look, just jumps to night vision. I'm not going to say black and white. Night vision. It just jumps there straight away into night vision. As soon as I go into the flat where it's not that well lit up, and now I'm again. This is just a routine. Although I'm showing you the camera, but I'm also showing you my routine. So now I go here now. I got me shopping, so I have to put it in the fridge and unload me shopping, and then get back into, because I change clothes. See, that's all my CDs and DVDs and whatever in there. See, I like the night vision. It's better than the colour. Night vision's better than the colour. There you go. See, it's nice and clear, isn't it? I'm quite impressed with that. So nothing wrong with that. So now basically all I've got to do is unpack my shopping. I haven't got much, and put it in the fridge, which is what I'm doing now. And I like the way it's changing from night vision to colour, because my flat is probably too dark for the camera, so it's catching the light and it's changing the colour. This is a good demonstration to show how it picks it up so quickly. As soon as it gets a bit of darkness, it goes straight to night vision, and then as soon as it gets better light, it goes straight to this. It's brilliant. So I'm now opening my fridge, put me shopping away. Anyway, so if you're thinking of getting yourself a body camera, and I mean body camera, there's not a camera for like I go out filming action camera. I recommend the GoPro for that, at least the GoPro, but there are other action cameras. But for just as an ordinary simple body camera, I can recommend this. The money's good, the filming's good, the package and the contents and the extras that they give you is well worth the money. And so here, this is a good demonstration to show this is how it actually works. This is how the filming of it works. So if you want to get yourself a body camera, and I might add, I'm not under any promotional commission. I'm just me. I'm just an ordinary consumer, just like you. And if I find a good product and I'm really pleased with it, I don't mind advertising it and saying this is good, because I'm a consumer. So I don't bring up products and say, oh no, this is good, when it's a load of rubbish. This is good. See how it switches? Look, see how it switches to night vision when it doesn't catch the sunlight. So anyway, I recommend this camera to you, the Spikecam Z9, if you want to get yourself a body camera. Now I'm going back in my bedroom, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change out of my day clothes into me what I call me slob clothes, the clothes I wear inside the flat. So the clothes I wear when I go out are different to the clothes I wear inside my flat. I call them slob clothes, but they're not. They're good lounge, easy relaxing, like pyjamas or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, so rather than you see me getting changed, I'm going to say goodbye now, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I've enjoyed showing it to you. But I was just testing the camera, so you can see now I'm in a dark bedroom because I've got the curtains closed, and you can see how clear it is with the night vision. So this is how good this camera is. So anyway, you don't want to. Oh dear, oh dear. No, you don't want to see this. So bye for now. Bye.